Hey, ProbStats kids, this is Dr. Callahan with week 15, Friday. I hope you guys are having a great week. Go ahead and pause the video and answer the following 3 questions for this week. Okay, so today is week 15, Friday. And so you guys have week 16 for next week, 17 the following week, and week 18 is the week of the finals. So this year your finals will be online. So just stay tuned for everything and we will go from there. Make sure you guys are accessing your daily assignments. Now, every day there is a Zoom meeting. It's not mandatory, but you're welcome to join me. And if you have questions, the Zoom meeting is specifically targeting for those issues that you may have that you're not quite sure how to answer. And it's Monday through Friday from 10:10 to 10:30. And this is the independent studying time, so it actually does not interfere with any of your other classes. And it is the same link and the same password and the same username and everything else that you need. So it's going to be from now until the end of the semester. So every day, Monday through Friday, 10:10 to 10:30. All right, so today this is kind of your checklist of to do. It says make sure to complete the checklist below. You will need a separate piece of paper with a checklist stapled to it. You can go ahead and start anywhere that you want. There are 3 things I want you guys to do. First thing, your target is to go ahead and read the notes from this link. Go ahead and type that in. And also, I will be uploading this on your MS Team, so that way instead of typing it, you can just probably just go ahead and save it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to go ahead and save this. And I'm going to go ahead and create it for you guys, so that way you have access to it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the MS Team. So for prop and stats, we're going to go ahead and create the assignment. And this is for week 15, Friday. So let's go ahead and create that. Oh, thank you so much. Do I need to sign it for you? Okay. Thank you. Oh, no problem. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. It's like super old, but okay. Sorry, guys. So week 15, Friday, and it is going to be a checklist of activities on Z-score and bell curve calculations. Now, your just want to make sure we're good. Okay, good. I'm like, sometimes you just never know if I'm going to be sharing it or not. Now your assignment is going to be as follows. So I'm going to go ahead and paste it over here. Okay, so here are your instructions. Just view the assignment, watch the video, comment, fill in the guided note, take a photo, and upload. Your video today will be obviously here by 8:30. I'm still making it, so I don't have the link for that. And then, of course, if you have questions, I would like you guys to come and meet me on the Zoom. And so this is the same link for it, the same code, and the same password. So it's the same one every single day. So that way you don't have a new one going on every single day, because that sometimes gets a bit much. So anyways, so yeah. And so you're always going to get 10 points every single day. And so don't think of it as like, well, it's only 10 points. No, it's more like 10 out of 10, which is 100%. So you're looking at that from that aspect. This is due on Friday. So everything is always due on the following Friday. And I'm just going to go ahead and assign it. All right, so with that said, let's go ahead and go back to what we're doing today. Okay, so you have that. Now I want you guys to read the notes from this link. So if you already have it on your MS Team, you just simply click on it and then you will have it up here. So I want you guys to go ahead and read this part right here. And it tells you about a summary of normal distribution. It is with examples and also graphics so that you guys can see it. So I want you guys to read the entire thing right here. It is about like 35, or I'm sorry, 70 slides. So start from the beginning and just make sure you go through it. But this is a basic summary of everything that we've done with Z-scores and whatnot. And I want to make sure you guys have that accessible. So I'm going to go back to the assignment here to make sure it's posted. And it is, it's right here. And we are going to view the assignment. Wow, Mark, you already viewed it. That's pretty quick. So I'm going to edit the assignment. And I'm going to add a resource right here so that way you can have the PDF and you can just click on it, and rather than typing this in. So we're going to go to week 15, Friday, and then this is your PDF. So you should be able to access that. Update. But just to make sure, in case you cannot do that, sometimes you never know. Sometimes it just doesn't upload correctly. I'm going to also go ahead and attach it here, so that way you guys have access to it as well. All right, so you should have access to this. If you click on it, it should pop up, but it's not popping up, so I'm not quite sure why it's not. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. So if you click on it, you should have access to the entire PowerPoint for Friday. And then of course you have your to-do list. So you just go ahead and click on each one of these things to go ahead and access that. Now I want to make sure that 6th period also have access to this. So I'm just gonna go back to 6th period, reply, and attach the same document. Okay, so you should be good with that. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to what we're doing. So after that, I want you to practice your skills on the normal distribution with this worksheet. It's for 20 points. So if you go ahead and click on that. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Since it's not accessible. Let's try that one more time. What is going on? Don't say that, I just had it here. So it looks like something is not correct here. That's interesting. Don't worry about it. I will go ahead and make sure that I fix this for tomorrow. But when you do have access to it, let's see, straight. Chapter notes. No, that's not it. Let me see if I can go ahead and figure this out for 1 second. Okay, so I think I got this figured out. So that was just really, really uncomfortable. Anyways, so if you look over here, go ahead and click on that link. It's the second link. The first one was being a little bit difficult, but the second link seems to work just fine. And this right here is the assignment. I'm also going to be attaching this to your PDF worksheet. I should just put it week 15, Friday. But anyways, so this is kind of what it looks like, and there are several questions. It's a summary of the Z-scores, 13 in all, and I figured I would like to go over one with you guys so that way we know what we're doing, okay? So let's take a look at this one right here. It says, mean weight of an adult man is 180 pounds. Okay, with a standard deviation of 25 pounds. So some guys are 25 pounds heavier, others are 25 pounds less. And so this is the rule. We actually did this with the little foldable. If you guys remember, I had you guys do that with a foldable. And it says, number 3, using the values above, label the normal curve to the right with a numerical of mean, mean plus 1 standard deviation, mean plus 2 standard deviation. And so that should be pretty simple for the most part. So here is your mean, and your mean is at 180. And then at 1 standard deviation, it's to be 180 plus 25, so that's 100 or 205. And then at 2 standard deviation, it's 205 plus 25, so that's 230. And then at 3 standard deviation, it's 230 plus 25, so 255. Now I labeled the part over here in the positive, so let's go and do the same thing over here in the negatives. So minus 1 standard deviation is going to be 180 minus 25, so that is 155. Negative 2 standard deviation is 155 minus 25, so that is going to be 130. And then minus 3 standard deviation is 130 minus 25, so 105 pounds. That's a really skinny guy at 105 pounds. So then looking at question number 4, it says, what percent of all adult men have a weight less than 130 pounds? Well, 130 pounds is at 2 standard deviations. So you're looking at this part right here and everything to the left of that. So you're looking at this little piece right here. So then in order to do that, to find a percentage, you will have to do the Z calculation. So for number 4, you know your X is 130. Your mean is 180. Your standard deviation is 25. So let's find the Z score. So 130 minus 180 divided by 25, which is negative 50 divided by 25, which is going to give you a negative 2. That's your Z-score. So now we're going to take a look at your Z-score at negative 2. So then at negative 2, it's given to you that the percentage is 2.28%. So let's go back to this. So what this is saying is that this yellow space right here is 2.25%. So only 2% of guys will have less than 130 pounds, which is a pretty skinny guy. But then if you're looking at, well, how many percentage of guys will weigh more than 130 pounds, it's going to be the right side of this bell curve. And in order to find this area right here in green, you just simply take 100 and minus 2.25, which is going to give you 97.75% of the population. All right, so then I'm going to go ahead and have you guys continue working on this. Make sure you guys are doing this. And when you guys are done, your exit ticket today, or actually before you do that, sorry, there's one more thing I need you to do. So we did the first one, second one. The third one is you're going to be creating your own normal distribution example. Write down the scenario, show the work, and use a Z-table to calculate the answer. If you do need an example, I have examples on this link right here. You just simply need to scroll down to the bottom. And your examples are on the very bottoms where it says your question right here. And then you can go ahead and take a look at that. Okay. And actually, hold on, let me make sure you see that. There we go. So this is the link, and it kind of goes over and summarizes the distribution with examples. You just need to make sure you create your own. All right, let's go back to our original one. So then that is it. So altogether, your total points today is going to be out of 50, and that is your grand total. So for your exit ticket, I'm asking you, how are you feeling with distance learning? Go ahead and pick one, and then give me one paragraph justifying your reasons. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe and healthy. Take care.